Do you want to know what a typical training week looks like for me? Well, join me as I take you through the week, ending here in Watford for a Sunday cross-country league race. Come along, see how I get on. Let's get muddy. Good morning, it's Monday morning and just giving you an insight into my week. So starting off with a strength session this morning. So did Stevenage half marathon yesterday, so definitely wanted to focus on upper body and a bit of core rather than any lower body. The legs aren't too bad, but they're feeling it a bit. So this video you'll see is of a decapitated me for a bit at least. Just doing some strength guided by my partner Georgie. Yeah, did a few bits using a bar, and then also did some free weights, also did some body weight exercises, did some press ups which weren't the best but we're getting there. And so yeah, this is something I'm planning to do twice a week. I'll say a bit more at the end of the video in terms of where I want to head, but strength is something I've introduced into my running in about the last sort of 18 months, but in the last maybe 6 months it's taken a bit of a backseat, so I'm really keen to get back on with the strength and really build up my core strength to get myself ready for the marathon. So yeah, good morning session, nice to get up and out. I know I've got football later, but more on that in a bit. Bye. Hello, so it's 6:40 p.m. now, and usually as I do on Mondays, I'm just about to head to play six-a-side football. So I've got my boots ready to go, and yeah, something I usually do every week. So it's normally about a mile that I end up running, so not that far, it's about 35 minutes, but yeah, just a good way to start the week. I do tend to not do football if I'm worried about an injury, and obviously in the lead up to say a marathon, I do normally take a few weeks off to try and avoid any potential injuries. But yeah, always a nice workout. Legs are feeling okay, let's see how they are tonight, but yeah, pretty decent after the half marathon, so all good to go. I won't tell you how we get on because we'll probably lose. Hey ho. So I'm just about to head out now to do an interval session with my club. So I'll see what footage I can get. It might be a bit dark, but yeah, so 8 times 4 minute intervals with a rest in between each one. It's something regularly I do each week. Probably won't go quite as hard tonight just because I've done the half marathon at the weekend. Got my t-shirt on, which is brilliant. So yeah, looking forward to that tonight. Right up that hill. Last rep, almost done. Hello, it's Wednesday. It's easy run day, so just thought I'd start off with a few reflections on my interval session last night. So why do I do intervals? It's really good speed work, so it really does help you to improve your speed, prepares you for races, so in that mentality when it gets tough, get used to that feeling. And that can be really helpful when it comes to race day. And the thing that I really like the Tuesday sessions, is that I'm running with other people. It really does make a difference to have people to work off and work with rather than doing it by yourself. So I've said it before, but another great reason to join a running club. So the session last night, I started off with the first rep. A little bit easier, just wanting to ease myself in after the half marathon, and then yeah, tested the legs out a bit. Actually found trying to run and film really difficult, so there was a slower rep and I was fumbling around for ages trying to get my camera out, but lessons learned. Yeah, it was a good solid session. Really actually a bit surprised how good my legs felt. So yeah, promising signs as I start to build up this training through the winter. So in terms of today, as I say, easy run, and a lot of my sessions are easy. I prescribe to the 80 to 20% rule, so 80% easy, 20% hard, give or take. So most of the running I do is easy, and for me, I do two things to kind of keep an eye on that. So one is what I'm doing now, talking to the camera. Does it feel like it's conversational pace? If it doesn't, then it's probably not easy. And the other thing I do is keep an eye on my heart rate. So I haven't actually got a chest heart rate monitor at the moment that I'm using, so I'm using my watch, which isn't very reliable, I know, but is better than nothing. And if it has quite a good fit onto your wrist, then generally speaking it will give you a decent guide. Heart rate is different for different people, so you shouldn't really go off what other people are saying, but yeah, I know that I want to keep my heart rate down to around 140 beats per minute or lower, and right now my easy pace is about 10-minute miles as I'm talking to you now. I know my heart rate's going to be a little bit higher because I'm speaking, and so with that in mind, I really am trying to keep it as easy as possible. And some people might think, wow, like, let's say 4 minutes slower than my 10k pace, or even a little bit more than that for my 5k pace, but really it's what it does easy feel for you. And since I have started doing more easy running, it's definitely made a big difference. I used to have this thing where I wouldn't go to park run unless I was running fast, because I was just conscious of whatever time I was going to record. And then yeah, uploading to Strava, oh, you know, I want to make sure it's a certain pace for whatever reason, for ego, for how you might think you're going to be viewed. But the truth is, since I started running easy, not caring about that stuff, it's made a massive difference to my running, and I'm actually like slower the better now. Like, I really do not care. And I know there's some people, I think, that would say, well, if you're running too slow, you're losing your natural running form, and that could lead to injury. So, you know, I'm not saying that's not true, but what I've found is, yeah, no matter kind of what pace I run, as in how easy it is, you know, running really easy has worked for me. So I'm not fussed what it says on the watch, just trying to keep my heart rate down, know that it's conversational, and that allows me to go hard on the hard days. Hello, it's Thursday morning. I've just completed my second strength session of the week, so today the focus was on legs. I think going forward we plan to do a bit of a mixture of upper body, core and legs all in each session, but started off with legs today. So did a 5-minute warm-up, which was star jumps, jogging on the spot, high knees, did some squats, and also did some lunges as well, so just to get my body warmed up for the session. And then what I was doing 3 lots of 8 reps, and then with 90-second recoveries, all the things I did. So I started off with some back squats. So the bar that I was initially using is 20 kgs, and then I swapped to a lighter bar but with more weight, which had about 30 kgs on it for the back squats. Then I did try a little bit with some front squats, but really felt uncomfortable trying to keep it on my chest, so I skipped those today. And then I did some deadlifts, so I think I had about 35 kgs on that, maybe slightly less deadlifts. Then I did some single leg deadlifts. I started off with an 8kg kettlebell. You might have seen Georgie come in at this point. She's back from CrossFit and just giving me a few tips. I kept bending my leg as I was going down into the single deadlift. So yeah, took out the weights and then just really tried to focus on form. Definitely over the years I've struggled with balance. Definitely got better when I started bringing some more strength training in. I used to do a weekly class on a Wednesday morning, which would definitely help my balance and my strength. But clearly some way to go, so something to focus on for the future. And then finished off with some split squats, I believe. So yeah, with the bar, which is 20 kgs on my back. So yeah, so it's about 30 odd minutes, and then I did a cool down. It's pretty drizzly today, so in the past sometimes I'd like to do a kind of yoga style cool down, but to be honest I didn't want to get my chest and my legs really wet on the mat, so I mixed it up with a bit of stretches that I normally do after a run as well, but yeah, focusing on the legs. And that's it. I had to cut it a little bit short. There's a couple of things that I was planning to do that I didn't get to, but I got to get to work, so that's the way it is sometimes. So yeah, that's me for the day, that's me for the morning, shall I say. I've then got another easy run later today. Hello, it's Thursday evening. I am back out running. It's going to be another 30 minutes easy tonight, same as I did yesterday. Was planning to do 45 minutes, but I actually went into London for work today and ended up doing quite a bit of walking, probably around an hour's worth of walking, so just going to keep it a bit shorter tonight because I need to get home and do some video editing, believe it or not. And then tomorrow it's rest day, so feet up tomorrow, watch the football. Oh, and before I forget, quick correction. I said this morning about going into work. Well, 95% of the time I work from home, so I was literally just stepping into the door, but hey, just wanted to be clear. It's Saturday morning, which for runners in the UK often means a park run. So I'm off to my local park run in Letchworth this morning. I'm going to take it nice and easy. So I'm actually doing this as part of a long run rather than doing that on a Sunday. More on that in a bit. I'm running, yeah, 5k to park run, maybe just a bit under. And I'm just going to jog it round because I'm treating today as a nice long easy run. So hoping to do about 13 miles. Maybe a little bit more, so similar to what I did last week, just building back the mileage back up, aiming to do about 35 miles in total for the week. And in terms of park run, I think it's been my 105th or 106th park run, so done a fair few, but also enjoy doing track sessions on a Saturday just to mix things up. Yeah, it's one of my regular staples for a Saturday. So why am I doing a long run on a Saturday? Because I normally do them on a Sunday. Well, tomorrow I've got another cross-country race in Watford, which is about 6 miles I think this time. It's going to be quite up and down, probably a bit muddy too, so yeah, just going to get the long run done today and save my legs a bit for tomorrow as well. So I'm just approaching Letchworth Park Run now. Doggy. Yeah, just about made it there on time, which is good for me. So yeah, as I say, just going to take it very easy. What I'm most interested to find out is I'm wearing road shoes today. And I know this course is going to be muddy, so let's see what they look like at the end. Park run, no heroics, just enjoy it. So we're coming up to what is affectionately known as Carnage Corner. Let's see what's in store today. Thank you, Marshall.
You're welcome.
Not too bad. Mud is back. So the reason I do most of my long runs on a Sunday is mainly because Fenwick Valley Spartans Club, we go out and do a 10-mile run, and I just find it so much easier when you're running with people. So something I always try and do. Sometimes I add on a bit before or after. That's why I thought park run today, because chance to run with people. Shout out to the park run volunteers. Thank you guys. Thank you. Without them, this wouldn't happen every week. So it's a run down the home straight. Just have to reflect. If I was doing this a few years back, I would not have been able to resist running fast. And today I am strolling along and it feels lovely. And just encourage everyone to embrace easy runs. Don't overdo it all the time. That's Letchworth Park Run done. About 7 miles to go, I think, but it just breaks it up so nice. Yeah, absolutely love fitting that in the day if I can. That's 12 miles done, not far to go now, averaging 9:35 pace. Easy does it. So almost home now, just coming up to 14 miles. Yeah, I have to say, legs have been feeling pretty heavy today. My right hamstring's a little bit tight as well, so try to take it super easy. But yeah, always a great start to Saturday when you've got park run and doing one of my other favourite things, long run, which just leaves. It's Sunday, it's cross country, let's go. That's a week worth of running done. Cross country is hard, but good fun. So this video was meant to end after cross country, me doing my cool down, talking about the race. Unfortunately, somehow I didn't record it. Maybe something to do with the pouring rain. So if you can just try to imagine me on my cool down in a park in the pouring rain ish, that would be really good. So yes, I have come out in the rain to record this bit again. So if you appreciate that, please give this video a like. But yeah, on with the reflections. So cross country, 6 miles in all. Ended up doing about 6:50 minute mile pace, so 4:15 a k. Ups and downs, so the overall elevation was 455 feet, I think. So yeah, quite hilly, and I finished the last mile in about a 6:22 a mile. So yeah, I was able to push on for that last mile, so it felt really good. That was the end of a 37.5 mile week, which is a bit more than I've been doing the last few weeks. I built it up gradually after having a bit of a niggly injury, which meant I did really drop down the mileage. So yeah, been building it back up. That was the biggest week for a while. And yeah, what I plan to do now is have a bit of a down week, because I have been building up these last 4 weeks, and then try and keep that mileage up between sort of 35 to 45 miles, really just build up that base fitness before I then start to up the mileage a bit more in the new year. So that's where I'm at right now. Hopefully this has been a useful insight into what a week of running looks for me just now. And yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See how I get on as I train for a sub-3 hour marathon, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. And just to say, it's absolutely pouring it down now. Woo. Bye.